All right. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to our reading of the 90s masterpiece, Brain Donors. We have a small but beautiful cast here tonight. We have me, of course. We have Anne above me somewhere, playing a lot of people, including Edmund Laszlo, Lisa LeBaron. There's a lot of cool names in this movie. We have Jennifer, of course, doing our scene description. Thank you, Jennifer. We have, of course, Logan playing a whole bunch of people, including Rocco Melanchek and the great Volare himself. And then we have Travis playing a bunch of people as well, including Lillian Oglethorpe and Jacques, and also Alan Grant, not the paleontologist, the ballet dancer. All right, so whenever you're ready, Jen.
Oh, bitch, I better see some good armography from you, Travis. I will judge so hard.
It'll be in my right arm.
There you go. Anyway, Brain Donors first. Written by Pat Proft and transcribed by Jackson Pollock Jr. Wacky claymation opening titles. You should see this shit. I mean, there's a duck driving a motorboat. It's utter insanity. Anyways, the movie starts. Fade in on exterior Oglethorpe Mansion. A chauffeur wipes down one of three cars parked outside of the stately home. Interior Oglethorpe Mansion. Jacques' bedroom, continuous. Jacques lies in bed asleep in his gym jams and his hat, and an alarm clock rings. After making some funny faces, Jacques grabs a nearby mallet and smashes the alarm clock. Jacques, come on, Jed. Jacques stretches loudly, smiles like a doofus, hops off the bed, and opens a dresser drawer full of other smashed alarm clocks. He pushes the remains of the smashed clock into the drawer, closes that drawer, and opens the drawer below it to reveal rows of brand new alarm clocks. He takes one out of the box and sets it on the dresser. He moves to the window and opens the giant green curtain to reveal a velvety pink curtain behind it. He rolls that up to reveal a smaller pull string blind. He pulls that down to reveal slightly smaller red and white striped blinds. Hurry the fuck up, Jacques. What a guy, though. What a guy. Jacques pulls that blind up to reveal a tiny wooden blind. Oh, for the love of Christ, and pushes that aside to reveal an equally teeny tiny window. He opens that and peeks his dumb head out into the sunshine. Oh, geez. He turns back around, whips off his jammies to reveal a large coat, and flips his bed to reveal a perfectly made different bed with different sheets and a teddy bear. Hang on, let me check something. Okay, yes, this is a comedy. Thank God, I thought it was about brain surgeons or something. Anyway, Jacques walks over to a little green chest and pulls out a tablecloth. He sets it down and pulls out on a nearby table to reveal a lit candle, a couple of dead flowers, a coffee mug, and a pre-poured bowl of cereal. Jacques picks up the dead flowers and tosses them. Good riddance, I say. He moves his rug aside on the floor to reveal, I know, this movie is pretty revealing. Some stretchy hook cable things, to help you hold things down on your car. Look, you know what I'm talking about, so please don't start with me. Jacques wraps said cords around his feet, opens a nearby human-sized window, and jumps out. No, Jacques, wait, don't! The cord boings as Jacques grabs some flowers from outside and boings back into his bedroom. He sniffs the flowers, puts them in the vase on the table when...
Jacques!
Exterior Oglethorpe Mansion. Oh, that word's going to be fucking shit for me. The chauffeur yells for Jacques. I can't hear you, chauffeur. Turn up your volume.
You're late.
There you go. Perfect. Interior Jacques' bedroom. A cuckoo clock cuckoos. Jacques freaks and talks. Eat your heart out, Harpo.
Ah! I'm late. I have to mow Mrs. Oglethorpe's lawn.
The cuckoo clock continues cuckooing because now I've been infected by Travis and now I cannot say the word cuckoo. Jesus. Continues to chime as Jacques bails. Exterior gates to the Oglethorpe Mansion. That rascal Edmund Laszlo pulls up to the gates in his car. Exterior Oglethorpe garage. Oh man, my heater just went on crazy. Stop. No. There, I got it off. Good for me. That's a joke. Did not mean it like that. Oops. Okay, pulls up to the gates of his car. Exterior Oglethorpe garage. Meanwhile, Jacques exits into the driveway, driving a Dr. Seuss X, but not racist, lawnmower contraption. The chauffeur stares at Jacques, wiping down one of the cars, obviously used to Jacques' nonsense. Exterior gates continuous. Laszlo pulls in, looking snooty or snotty, depending on snotty, if you will. I don't know. Jacques mows the lawn to Laszlo's left. Mounds of grass explode onto Laszlo and his car. He honks the horn repeatedly and groans, pulls over. Jacques races over to him with a leaf blower and blows on him with it.
Stop that!
Jacques continues to blow away.
Stop that!
Jacques cups his ear. Maybe he only speaks French.
Stop that!
Jacques turns off the blower.
Ugh, you moron, there will be changes around here after today. I will personally see that you will be the first to go.
Laszlo and Jacques both reach into the car.
Allow me.
Wipe those filthy hands.
Jacques wipes his hand on Laszlo's coat. Oh, haha, Jacques wins this round, methinks. Laszlo hands a suitcase to Jacques.
Take this.
Oh, for me?
Carry it into the house, you idiot.
Lillian Oglethorpe, that walking goddess, exits her house. She holds her arms out. Laszlo and Jacques behind him both hold out their arms as well with big smiles.
Here you are, my dear. Do come in, Edmund.
Lillian and Laszlo grasp hands. Jacques looks disappointed. Same, Jacques. Same. Laszlo smooches Lillian.
Mwah. My dear Lillian, I'm so sorry I'm late, but there's so much to do in handling the Oglethorpe Enterprises now that dear Oscar has passed on.
You are good, friend Edmund, and such a comfort in my time of need.
I hope more than a friend, Lillian.
Oh, come on, Laszlo. You couldn't get laid in the morgue. Sorry, I stole that one from Weird Science. I didn't write this. I love you. Interior Oglethorpe mansion living room. Moments later, damn it, George, you're going to ruin Anne and I's friendship. A bunch of rich folks, old folks, and rich old folks are seated around the room as Lillian enters with Laszlo.
As the lawyer for the Oglethorpe family, I have been entrusted with the last will and testament of Oscar Winterhaven Oglethorpe.
Laszlo pulls out some documents from out of his briefcase or suitcase. Wait, is a briefcase for documents, i.e. briefs, and a suitcase is for suits? Can you put boxer briefs in a suitcase, turning it into a briefcase? Either way suits me. Huh, okay, I'll stop. I promise.
Edmund, I beg your pardon.
Yes, dear lady.
I must apologize, but we really must wait for my personal solicitor, Roland T. Frank Fisher.
Lillian
Frank
rings a
Fisher.
little bell. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. Lillian rings a little bell. The Richies look puzzled.
I believe you mean Flankpfizer and Jock? Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah. Jacques? Ding dong?
Lily and I have been employed by your late husband for over 13 years. Are you dismissing me?
Good heavens, no, Edmund. I was involved in a minor accident, the little Bentley last year. Miraculously, he was my side to assist me.
Lillian opens a door, revealing Jacques.
Oh, Jacques, I want you to go to this address and summon this gentleman at once.
Lillian hands Jacques a business card.
I've been calling all morning and leaving messages. I can't seem to reach him.
And Lillian wanders off as Laszlo walks over to the door.
Yes, Mrs.
Laszlo slams the door on poor Jacques, an off-screen crash and glass shattering. I hope he's okay.
Lillian, how long must we wait?
I can assure you, once Mr. Frank Fizzer receives my message, sounds like a soda, my message, he will race to be by my side.
Exterior Beverly Hills. Meanwhile, the William Tell overture plays as an ambulance zooms down the road, sirens ablazing. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. As it turns a corner, Roland T. Flackpfizer himself is revealed, running down the street after the ambulance. Yes, an ambulance chaser. Do you understand what is happening here? Genius! Roland hops over a fence and onto a doghouse. Now he's Snoopy. The dog growls, chases after Roland. Roland pulls a giant sausage link from his coat and throws it to the ground. The dog snatches it. Roland emerges back onto the street and is neck and neck with the ambulance. As the ambulance continues, Roland looks down onto a car accident scene below. He slides down the staircase through some pigeons, grabs a ketchup bottle from a nearby hot dog vendor, and races towards the accident. A female pedestrian walks over to the victim's car.
Anyone hurt?
Roland runs over and interjects.
Roland T. Flackpfizer, attorney at law. Don't try to get up. I specialize in accident cases.
We're both fine.
Roland sprays ketchup onto the driver's face. The female passenger, aka the man's wife, or maybe girlfriend, mistress, gasps. The man flips out.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. You wouldn't happen to have any French fries on you, would you?
The passenger gasps as Roland jumps onto the hood and attempts to get everybody else's attention.
All right. Step back. Step back. I've got your clients here. Sir, you have caused grievous harm to my clients and their vehicle.
Roland hops off the hood and approaches a nearby little boy.
And through your negligence, this child has suffered severe neck injuries.
Roland puts a neck brace around the boy's neck.
Leave me alone.
Stick with me, kid. You can afford enough Nintendo software to sink a battleship.
I can sue my parents?
Soon mine.
Oh my God, that's amazing. The boy goes for it. He approaches his parents, aka the drivers of the other car.
Ow, my neck!
Ah, corruptible youth. God bless them.
Roland approaches the female passenger from the first car.
My lord, madam, you shouldn't be walking in your condition.
Roland puts an inflatable stomach underneath the woman's shirt. It puffs out, making her seem pregnant. She gasps.
This woman is with child.
The little boy's father stares at Roland, shocked.
If any harm came to this infant, by God, sir, you will feel my wrath in court.
What are you talking about?
Don't try to weasel out of this. Dozens of witnesses saw your reckless driving. How many of you saw this man carelessly and without regard for life and property careen into my clients in almost 85 miles per hour?
The witnesses stay still and silent. Those traitors!
And who of you will tell their story to my young 24-year-old Miss International wet t-shirt champion nymphomaniac secretary?
A bunch of the witnesses rush toward Roland.
No, yo, right here, hey, me.
Gross. Cut 2. Jacques pulls up in his sputtering, shitty blue car. Copyrighted by me. Nuts and bolts and liquid explode, spray out of the bottom of the car. Jacques runs over with a giant shovel as an explosion explodes from the car. Jacques collects the nuts and bolts with the shovel, tosses them into the back seat amongst other car crap. Nice little system there, Jacques. Jacques tosses the shovel into the back seat too, just for good measure. He then whips out a roll of fake parking meter stickers and places one over the parking meter. I take back everything I ever said about you, Jacques. Brava! A cop car pulls up. Jacques puts the roll of stickers away, a bit startled. 2 cops exit the car, look over at Roland and his bevy of suckers.
Black Pfizer's at it again, I see.
Check for outstanding.
Jacques takes out the business card that Lillian gave him. Insert on business card. Oof. Roland T. Flackpfizer. No job too small, no fee too large. Attorney at law. Telephone 213-555-4077-9212. Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood, California, 90038. Aren't you glad you have that information now? Dude! Call the number.
Roland T. Flackpfizer? That's him.
Jacques puts the card away and runs toward Roland.
Thank you very much. You agree with me, I agree with you.
Jacques runs over like a linebacker and picks up Roland.
Hold that thought. I swear I never touched your daughter.
Taxi!
Taxi cab spins around and skids to a stop next to Jacques and Roland.
Here we go. Get in. Get in.
Jacques pushes Roland into the backseat of the taxi, interior taxi. At the wheel is Rocco Melanchek.
Where to?
Any place with no extradition laws and step on it.
Right.
Rocco starts the meter. Numbers race past comically.
Mr. Roland T. Flack Pfizer.
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 Hate you so much. Why?
I did that on purpose.
That depends. Do I owe you money?
No.
In a drunken stupor that I promised to marry you?
No. Well,
Then I'm your
no.
man.
Lillian Oglethorpe wants to see. Anyway, wants to see you.
The Lillian Oglethorpe in her mid-50s with possible gusts up to 60, 65?
Yes. Can you come right away?
Is she still rich?
Uh-huh.
By all means, the Oglethorpe place.
Oh, big bucks. Yeah, you settle back and get you that safe and sound.
Two carbs swerve around Rocco. He is driving in the wrong direction. That Brit.
One-way street. Don't worry, this happens a lot.
Rocco swerves past cars and turns around.
You enjoy driving a cab?
Nah, as soon as I get my driver's license, I'm quitting. Car's really got a whole run to make ends meet these days. Apart from the cab, I'm a pool man. I perform liposuction, got my two-pay business. My motto, something that size should have hair on it.
Rocco shrugs. He has a point.
Aren't those numbers clicking by awfully fast?
The numbers on the meter continue to fly by.
Speed reader.
Oh, you got me there. Another 2 miles and we'll own this cab. I hope you brought money.
Oh, sure.
Jacques shows Roland a wallet.
I have a wallet just like that.
Jacques flips open the wallet, revealing Roland's ID.
Hey, that is my wallet. When I get some money, this could really come in handy. Such behavior. Stealing another man's wallet. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Rocco glances into the rearview mirror. His eyes widen.
I don't believe it. You!
Rocco turns and starts to strangle Roland.
Ah, what are you doing?
Do you know who I am?
Jacques grabs the steering wheel.
A psychotic cab driver?
Rocco Malinchek.
I hope you know you're blowing any possible tip.
You're my attorney at the divorce case. Until you started dating my wife during the trial, and then you got the court to double the alimony request that she originally made.
You didn't want her to keep seeing me in cheap motels, did you? For God's sakes, man, she was your wife. Help me.
Jacques lets go of the wheel and grabs Rocco.
Get off.
All right. 5 minute break.
All three men, all in the back seat now, take a moment to reflect as the steering wheel turns, unmanned until
Ah!
they all lunge for the wheel. Jacques takes control and pulls the cab over. They exit. All right, well, damn, breaks over. All right, Rocco lunges at Roland and Roland runs away as Jacques restrains words. Rocco.
Now, wait a minute. You're a businessman. Let's talk business. I'm having trouble hearing you, Rocco.
Fine. Then I'll kill you.
All right, let's go back in.
Fine. And then I'll kill you.
Oh, I thought I recognized you. I've been looking for you for the past 3 years.
You're lying.
Of course I am, but hear me out. Clients are impressed by a law firm with a big staff. The more employees, the bigger the fees. So I could use a man like you in my organization. Travel, excitement, and a chance for advancement. Of course, you'll start on the bottom rung, but work hard, and in no time, you'll move up to next to the bottom rung.
Got a dental plan?
Lose a tooth, you get 2 free.
What's the job?
You can be my chauffeur.
How much?
$200 a week.
600.
300.
400.
800.
900.
Now, wait a minute. Shouldn't I be in negotiation somewhere? 350, not a penny more.
I'll take it.
What happened to 1,000?
I'll allow for Texas. I want 4 weeks in advance.
5 weeks.
6 weeks.
Now, hold on. I'm giving you 1 minute to stop all this.
2 minutes.
5 minutes.
7 minutes.
9 minutes.
I've stepped into my own private little hell.
Roland wraps his arms around Rocco and Jacques.
Now we better get going. The faster we get to Lillian, the quicker I can afford your salaries.
Roland heads for the back seat. Jacques heads for the passenger seat.
For $350 a week, you drive.
Rocco pushes Roland into the passenger seat. Jacques hops into the back with Rocco. Cute, Jen. Good job. Interior Oglethorpe Mansion living room. A little bit later, Lillian sits at the desk, Laszlo next to her as the rest of the rich folk wait around.
Oh, Lillian, we really can't wait any longer.
Oh, I suppose you're right, Edmund. I can't imagine what is keeping Roland.
Interior entryway. Meanwhile, Jacques enters, Roland and Rocco behind him. Roland spots a bowl of fruit on a nearby table, opens his bag, starts throwing fruit inside of it. Jacques and Rocco watch, delighted. Roland tosses Rocco an apple. Rocco catches it, takes a bite.
You guys wait here.
Hey, you're the boss.
Roland sprays fresh breath spray into his mouth. Is there a more specific name for that? Clearly, I don't use it enough. I was trying to think of what it was too. Interior living room. Meanwhile, Lillian remains at the desk, Laszlo next to her.
The reading of the last will and testament
Roland enters, grabs a large purple vase nearby.
of Oscar Winterhaven Oglethorpe.
Lillian gets up, spotting old Roland.
Roland.
Please call me what everyone else calls me, a royal sex machine. I wouldn't come without bringing you a terribly expensive gift.
Roland approaches Lillian past a disgusted rich lady, revealing the vase behind his back.
I hope you like it. It reminds me of you.
The vase does look lol. The vase does look like Lillian in terms of shape and color.
Roland, how thoughtful of you, but I believe I have one just like it.
Roland takes the vase back.
Oh, well, no problem. I'll take it back and get the money.
Roland hands the vase to the disgusted rich lady behind him.
Mrs. Oglethorpe, you look wonderful.
Roland takes a flattered Lillian's hand.
I could make love to you right here and now.
Roland, please, let's keep this on a professional level.
Very well, then I'll charge you $50 a pop.
Lillian looks a bit surprised.
Ah, Mr. Oglethorpe, how well I remember him.
Roland approaches a painting of a dandy young man in a blue suit from centuries ago.
Gone now, but not forgotten. I was never crazy about his taste in clothes.
Roland gesticulates wildly and approaches Lillian again as other rich folk stare at him, flabbergasted.
I hope this speech doesn't seem like a rambling affair, which is something I'm sure we'll be involved in. Oh, Lillian, you make me feel like a natural woman. Ow!
I've heard enough, sir. I am appalled.
Lillian, who is this man?
Roland, this is Mr. Edmund Laszlo.
Laszlo looks taken aback.
Ah, likely story. Just look at him. He's obviously after your money and social standing, but I was here first.
Rocco enters, chowing down on a sandwich.
Hey, how's everyone? Got any mustard in here?
Hey, I'm the boss, remember? I told you to wait outside.
Yeah, today's my day off.
Excuse me, and just who are you?
He's a member of my staff. Lillian Oglethorpe, Rocco Melanchek, Lillian Oglethorpe. In order to tell you two apart, one of you is going to have to wear a mustache.
Oh, nice to meet someone else who buys their clothes at the big and tall man shop.
I beg your pardon.
Why, you can't help it?
Rocco pats Lillian's stomach playfully. Jacques bursts in with a drink cart.
Oh, refreshments. Good idea, Jacques.
Jacques pours a drink.
He was so devoted to my husband. Darling, Oscar is dead now, you know?
Well, I hope so. I understand they buried him.
I've been driven to drink. Thanks, Travis. And Anne. Rocco guffaws and smacks Lillian on the arm. Roland pushes him away, sending Rocco flying off screen.
Just make yourself feel at home.
Lillian, I really do believe we should begin.
Oh, yes, certainly.
Jacques fills Laszlo's already full drink to the tippy top.
Will you all please find yourselves a seat?
Roland claps his hands loudly and motions for the rich folk who are standing to sit. Rocco sits on top of an elderly man and elderly woman, forcing himself between them on the couch.
Oh, I beg your...
Jacques attaches one of his stretchy ropes to the back of Laszlo's pants.
The last will and testament of Oscar Winterhaven Oglethorpe.
Rocco stands holding a giant book on Michelangelo.
You have a bathroom?
Roland grabs Rocco by the shoulders and forces him back down onto the couch.
I protest. This is most irregular.
Laszlo moves, revealing that the string is connected from his coat to the drink cart. The cart moves with him as he approaches Lillian angrily.
Lillian!
The cart slams into Laszlo.
Edmund, please be careful.
This man is obviously in no condition to carry on. Rocco, will you continue?
Roland takes the paperwork from Laszlo's hands and gives it to Rocco.
Lillian,
All right, let's cut to the payoff here. Blah, blah, blah. Minnesota Holdings, ski boat, yeah, blah, blah. To my gay lover, I leave.
Oh,
That was a joke. I was joking. Yes. Here we are. All my worldly goods get transferred to the camera wife, Lillian.
Roland sits beside Lillian.
Darling,
Because of my love for the arts, I request that half of my fortune be used to establish a ballet company.
excellent, wonderful. Nothing like the thrill of spending an evening watching a bunch of anorexics leaping around guys with bulging genitals. Oh, I hope I'm not arousing you.
this is all and good, but I wouldn't know the first thing about running such a company.
Ah, Mrs. Oglethorpe, as your trusted lawyer, I
You can use
really
those words together.
and friend, I I naturally assumed that task would fall to me.
Why would anyone want to be the head of a ballet company?
And the director of the company shall receive $500,000 a year salary.
I'll take the job. I have ballet running through my veins. Lillian, I'm your man.
Outrageous! I doubt whether he even knows the difference between the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth positions.
Hey. Strictly missionary position.
I will not allow a rogue like you to handle the Oglethorpe Ballet.
Laszlo crosses to Jacques, who hands him the will and testament paperwork.
This document should be treated with the dignity and respect it deserves.
Laszlo forcefully opens the paperwork, revealing a centerfold of a sexy lady. Lillian gasps. Ah,
Hello, this is no time for family pictures.
Rocco rips off the centerfold.
Oh, charity work. I gather these for the less fortunate than themselves who can't afford pornography.
Laszlo throws down the paperwork. Jacques throws down another document and hands Laszlo another. Another centerfold falls out of it. Rocco snatches it.
Edmund.
Laszlo throws this document down. Jacques throws down another. Hands Laszlo another. Laszlo throws this down. Jacques throws down another. And Laszlo moves to Lillian, infuriated.
I demand this man be dismissed immediately!
Jacques, you're working for me now.
For what reason?
Jacques shakes Roland's hand.
Does it make you angry?
Yes?
That's a good enough reason for me. Lillian, I have a dream. We'll bring in a whole new breed of ballet goers with innovative giveaways, leotard nights, wet tutu competitions, and we'll be the first company performing ballet for the hard of hearing. We'll have the ballerinas wear wooden shoes.
Jacques applauds.
Mrs. Oglethorpe, this man doesn't know what he's talking about. Now, leave this matter to me, and I will sign for you the world's premier dancer, the great Volare.
Volare. How wonderful, Volare.
Wait a second. Uno per mutuel, not the Volare.
You know the great Volare?
I knew him back when he was known as the pretty good Volare. We served in the army together. He owes me one. I threw myself on top of an 18-year-old Vietnamese girl and saved his life.
Nonsense.
That's where you're wrong. This is nonsense.
Roland points to Jacques, who makes ape noises and approaches Laszlo, confusing all of the rich folk, including Lillian. Jacques continues to act like a buffoon and a baboon, and finally takes a candle from the candelabra and eats it.
Lillian, I am the only one who can bring you the world's greatest male ballerina. For myself, I ask only a nominal salary, plus a cut of gross receipts, a bonus of 25% on anything above break even, a $300 per diem, the use of a company car, and housing.
By all means, make my husband's dream come true.
What, you want to marry a cheerleader?
Lillian and Laszlo look at Rocco. No, Rocco, that's your dream. And mine.
Give us a ballet. Oh, this is so exciting.
I can see I am no longer required as the family lawyer.
Laszlo snootily walks away towards Rocco.
I think I'm becoming a lawyer. Can I buy a diploma off you?
Good heavens, I need you both.
Very well, Lillian. As you wish. For now, I really want...
Well, then this evening I'm off to the ballet. I must shave, shower, get new clothes, and practice signing your name. My pearl, I bid you all a fondue.
Smooches Lillian's hand.
Ah, if you should lose this hand in an industrial accident, keep it for me. Gentlemen,
Rocco claps. Jacques checks his coat, candle in his mouth. Exterior, ballet theater. Ballet music plays from within. A distant sign at the center of the building promotes the great Volare. Interior theater. Ballerinas perform ballet on stage, as they often do. I could tell you that some stories about what else they do, but that's neither here nor Volare. Speaking of, the great Volare himself pirouettes onto the stage. What an asshole. Sorry, keep it classy. Hey, you know what? As long as he doesn't like fuck up the pirouette, we're good. The audience applauds as Volare and the ballerinas dance around. Volare spins around like Dead Linda in Evil Dead 2. Oop. Don't even pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry, again. We see Lisa Le Baron among the ballerinas. Her dopey boyfriend, Alan Grant, not the paleontologist, watches from the wings. Lisa dances with Volare. He smells her? Oh, the ballerinas exit the stage. Boom.
Oh, Alan.
They kiss. Alan holds up a single rose.
I brought this for you. It's not exactly a bouquet, but it's a star.
Oh, so sweet. Were you watching the ballet again tonight?
Without moving, of course. I love to watch you dance.
Someday we're going to be on that stage dancing together.
At the rate I'm going, I'm not so sure.
Oh, Alan, don't talk that way. We agreed that if one of us got into a major company, it could only help the both of us. Tonight, I'm going to talk to Volare about you.
Oh, I would love that. I mean, no dance like the great Volare.
Wanna bet?
Except you, my love.
See? Lisa kisses Alan and runs back on stage with the other ballerinas.
Catch!
Lisa throws Alan the rose. He catches it. Haha, he could be a tight end. Cut to Roland and Jacques enter from the back of the auditorium. A female usher greets, stops him.
Tickets, please.
Roland hands her the tickets, smoking a cigar.
No smoking in the theater.
Jacques snips Roland's cigars with some scissors. A chunk of the cigar falls into the hat of a woman sitting in the audience.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
The woman's hat begins to smoke. Ruh-roh, Shaggy. The usher helps Roland and Jacques find seats with a flashlight. Jacques pulls out a Jurassic Park-sized flashlight that is blindingly bright and distracting.
Please.
The usher grabs the flashlight from Jacques.
5 and 6.
11. Now it's your turn. 25 and 67.
The usher scoffs and starts to leave.
Yes.
The usher turns back around.
These seats are dreadful. They're facing the stage.
The usher leaves, hopefully to find a better job. Womp womp. Jacques puts on a mining helmet, complete with light, follows Roland down to the aisle, seats 5 and 6. See, the usher meant those were their seats. You know what? Forget it.
Hey, we missed the coming attractions. Who's the bad guy?
Roland puts her arms around Jacques and the woman sitting next to him. I mean,
Is Tom Cruise in this?
his arms? He pulls the woman closer. She smacks him with her program. Volare leaps around on stage. Come on, Grand Jeté. Jacques glances at the woman next to him who has prominent shoulder pads. He squeezes the pad closest to him. She gasps.
Do you work out?
She scoffs again. Jacques bends down, removes his shoes, and places them under his coat and onto his shoulders. He pats them down, looking like freaking Frankenstein. Interior backstage. Meanwhile, Rocco wanders around, spots Lisa and Alan. A ballerina races past. Rocco mimics Lisa's dance preparations as she gets ready to head back onto the stage.
I'm looking for the great Volare.
She's on stage.
And he doesn't want visitors backstage.
No, not a visitor. This is strictly business.
Rocco continues to mimic Lisa's movements as a stage manager approaches.
Hey,
Hey,
is Creed
this
bothering you?
No. Just quite delightful, thank you.
Interior stage. Volare continues to dance on stage with the ladies. Roland and Jacques continue to watch from the audience next to their respective ladies.
Okay, I give up. How come he doesn't throw up?
Volare finishes his balleting and heads off stage. A crew guy hands him a bottle of wine.
bravo, Mr. Volare. They love you.
Volare takes a swig from the bottle and hands it to the back to the crew guy.
That audience doesn't know a ballet from a bullfight. And who are you to speak to me?
Well,
My towel.
And the crew guy runs off.
I come off stage. I expect my towel immediately. You understand me?
The crew guy hands Volare his precious towel.
I'm sorry.
The stage manager walks past. Volare motions to the crew guy. Wow, this Volare is a real jerk. Volare dabs himself in the mirror. Tina, another ballerina, I see what you did there, runs past.
Darling, you are wonderful. Perhaps you should meet in my dressing room after performance and discuss your career.
Volare dabs Tina with his towel seductively. Dude, that was all over your Italian swamp ass a minute ago. Spare me. but Tina, for some reason, is flattered.
Oh, I'd like that very much, Mr. Valare. Thank you.
Lisa!
Geez, hit it and quit it much, Valari? Sorry, I'll leave the jokes to the professionals. Tina exits as Valari.
I thought we could have a dinner tonight after the closing night party.
Oh, well, thank you, but I'm afraid I've already made plans, Mr. Valari. I'd like you to meet my friend, Alan Grant, not the paleontologist.
Alan shakes Valari's sweaty hand.
Hey, T-Rex is not based on movement. Just kidding. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Valari. I'm a huge fan of yours.
Valari gives him a dismissive scoff and turns away.
Well, Alan's a dancer too, with the performing arts group, the non-profit ballet troupe.
Valari is dabbing himself again in the mirror with that darn towel.
Really? How sweet. To finally need to keep busy until one is good enough to command a salary. Oh. My cue!
Valari runs back onto stage to rapturous applause. Lisa and Alan exchange a glance. She puts her arm around him as if to say, "My bad, Alan." Valari spins around like a douche nozzle again. Bitch, you doing fuetes. As we pan down to Roland and Jacques asleep in the audience and snoring. Jacques is covered with snacks and drinks. As they shift, Jacques loudly pops the straw of his drink from his mouth. The conductor shoots them an angry glance. A man bangs two cymbals together, startling Jacques and Roland awake.
Shoot 18, officer, I swear.
Noisy around here.
I'll say I got twice the sleep at a Julio Iglesias concert. This guy's got to get off stage soon. Let's go back, wait for him, and sign him up.
Roland follows Jacques as they exit the aisle.
Excuse us, excuse me. We have to get this plutonium back to the lab.
Roland passes the woman whose hat is on fire thanks to his cigar. He bends down, lights another cigar with the flame. Jacques walks past, sees the flame, and looks startled. Pulls out a fire extinguisher from nowhere and puts the woman's hat out, blowing it off her head. What a hero! But the woman gasps, ungrateful bitch. On stage, Valari and the other dancers dance it up. One ballerina floats off stage, carried by Jacques. How did he get over there so fast, that warlock? Jacques spins the poor woman and stops by Lisa, Alan, and Rocco.
Jacques!
Hey.
What, you know him?
Sure. He used to drive Mr. Oglethorpe to the theater, and then I'd sneak him into the ballet.
I'm going to be the best man at their wedding. I hope so.
Wow, double travel.
Perfect.
That was
Excuse
perfect.
me. We didn't get your name.
Oh, yes, my name is Rocco Melanchek. I'm the ballet world's up-and-coming best manager and agent. I'm here to sign the contract with the Great Valari.
I hate to burst your bubble, but Valari already has an agent and a manager.
Too bad. And even real sick.
Rocco approaches the stage, dejected. Lisa stops him.
You don't need Valari. What you need is the next great ballet talent. A young, fresh face.
Alan Grant?
Exactly.
I got it right.
Yay, Jacques!
That's my cue, Jacques. Convince Mr. Melanchek Alan's the perfect person he's looking for.
Lisa heads on stage. Alan watches her, love struck.
Well, this is all well and good, but can he dance? Could he make millions? Would he sign a contract for a lot of money, take scale, leaving his manager with everything else?
Sure he would, wouldn't you, Alan?
Alan continues to watch Lisa.
Alan?
We see Lisa and the other ballerinas dancing from Alan, Jacques, and Rocco's POV.
Shh. Can't you see he's watching the woman he adores? You're in love with her, aren't you?
You bet.
When's the wedding?
There won't be one unless I can find a job dancing. To tell you the truth, Mr. Melanchek, I'm out of Monet and I'm gonna have to go back to Minneapolis.
Aw, poor Alan. Rocco hands Jacques a loofah. How long has he had that?
Listen, tell you what. Don't buy a plane ticket just yet, because I'm going to get you an audition with Roland T. Flackvisor, ballet director.
You could do that?
Rocco nods proudly.
Sure, they're like these.
Jacques crosses his fingers impossibly as if they were made out of rubber. Wait a moment. They are! Quick beat as Rocco and Alan glance at Jacques' flexibility.
Well, let's go to work, mister.
I now pronounce us dancer and manager.
Rocco shakes Alan's hand. Jacques throws rice all over them.
Oh, yeah.
Alan's not too bright, is he? Love that kid, though. Interior Valari's dressing room. Meanwhile, Valari pours champagne. Sorry, that's my bad. Wearing a fancy black robe. A knock at the door.
Come in.
Tina enters.
Tina, darling, I'm so glad you've come.
Valari pours the champagne glass into Tina's mouth less in a sexy way and more in a waterboarding kind of way.
You are most inspiring tonight. I can see that under my guidance, your career will soar. Already, I can hear the audience roar.
Oh, I see what he did there with the rhyme. Tina looks excited as they hear a loud flush from Valari's bathroom. Roland whips open the bathroom door.
Who are you?
Roland T. Flackpfizer, managing director of the Oglethorpe Flackpfizer Ballet Company. You wouldn't happen to have a plunger on you, would you?
Roland dries his hand on Valari's cape hanging nearby.
Pardon?
What was that?
Beg your pardon?
I see you have a pretty visitor. I'll tell you what, I'll get a girl and we'll double.
Another knock at the door. The stage manager peeks in.
You got 5 minutes, Mr. Valari.
Roland picks up Valari's phone.
5 minutes? My God, have you consulted another doctor?
You are out of line.
You're out of toilet paper, but we're still short one girl.
Roland hangs up the phone.
What are you doing here?
To sign you for my ballet company.
Sign me for your ballet company.
I swear to God, I just said that. Look, why don't you run along and let us men talk business? Just leave your phone number and favorite color with the manager and later we'll talk business.
You're cute, mister.
Garvey, Steve Garvey. I think we have something beautiful, you and I. Someday you'll have my children. In fact, they're out in the car if you want.
Roland opens the door and breathes heavily on Tina a bit as she leaves, giggling. Geez, Roland and Valari are two heavy breathing peas in a pod.
Oh my God. You're still here?
I will have you thrown out of the theater.
Valari whips off his robe, revealing the body of an Adonis, or at least a middle-aged-ish ballet dancer.
First, we talk ballet.
I know nothing of your ballet.
You know, we have a lot in common. I'm managing director, and I don't either.
Roland sits opposite Valari.
Look, I don't dance for just anyone. I am ballet. My pair of shoes are in the Louvre in Paris.
So what? Last year I left a raincoat in Cleveland.
You realize what I was doing at the age of 7?
Roland plays with a sparkly hat on Valari's makeup counter.
I can imagine. You must be thankful you didn't go blind.
I was dancing professionally.
Well, whatever you call it. Flogging the carrot, polishing the cue stick, choking the chicken, clearing the snorkel. I didn't come back here to rehash good times. Valari danced with the Oglethorpe Flackpfizer Ballet Company.
Roland puts the sparkly hat on Valari.
And you can name your price.
Valari throws the hat aside, infuriated.
Money is no object. It isn't mine. Look, I'm offering you a check for $500,000.
Roland takes a check out of his jacket pocket.
It's made out to Valari, great D.
I don't dance for the money.
Then you dance and I'll keep the money.
I will not dance for your ballet, and that is fine.
A Flackpfizer doesn't know the meaning of the word no. And we're a little fuzzy on the word panagluten and viscosity.
Valari glares at Roland.
All right. Let's sweeten the pot. The same money we throw in a girl. Would you object to me getting one? I'm a lonely man, Mr. Valari.
I will give you to the count of 10 to get out of here. 1, 2, 3.
Look, before you get stuck somewhere around 6, I'll go. If there's anything I can ever do for you, forget it, because I don't do those kinds of things.
Because dancers can only count to 8. Haha. Roland whips open the door. Tina re-enters.
And for the last time, I warn you about that highly contagious rash.
Tina looks at Roland and Valari, surprised.
I beg you to see to it at once. Hygiene, Mr. Valari. Hygiene.
Swamp ass towel. Cue. Tina runs out. Roland exits, closing the door. Valari flips out at his makeup station. You lose this round, Valari. Interior hallway. Moments later, Roland walks along.
Mr. Fleckvisor.
Where?
Roland whips around to see Jacques and Rocco hiding behind a corner.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. I thought my father showed up.
Come here. Did Valari accept the offer?
I didn't know the meaning of the word no, but he had it down pretty good. You wouldn't happen to have a world-famous dancer stuffed in a drawer somewhere, would you?
As a matter of fact, I would. His name is Alan Grant. He can dance rings around Valari. He's even more talented than Gorbachev.
Goosenet.
Barishnikov.
God bless you.
Baryshnikov.
Jacques hands Rocco some tissues. Rocco smacks them out of his hands. A ballerina walks past Roland. He begins to follow her in a boner-induced daze.
Hi, how's it going? How you doing? You look very nice today.
Rocco stops him from committing an offense.
Look, he's one of the best dancers in the country. Hire him for the ballet. What do you say?
No, nay, yet. I have to find some way to sign Volare. When I do that, I'm director of the ballet. And gentlemen, that spells cash with a capital.
Okay.
You should go back to school.
I hated teaching.
Blackvisor, I thought you were smart.
I am smart. I said no to you, didn't I?
I'm offering you 2 incomes. Your paycheck from the ballet company, and then when you sign Alan Grant's dance, another hefty paycheck as part of Alan's management team.
But how do we get this past Mrs. Oglethorpe?
Oh, relax. After seeing Alan dance, you've got nothing to worry about, except for taxes, depletion of the ozone layer, and diseases due to any sexual contact.
That's a load off my mind.
All you have to do is convince Mrs. Oglethorpe to let Alan into the charity bazaar.
Are you kidding? I can charm the pants off of her.
Rocco and Jacques look disgusted. Hey, I bet you don't look too good without pantaloons on yourselves there, gentlemen.
Now that is a disgusting thought. Now, gentlemen, you're going to have to sneak him in.
Roland shakes Jacques' hand.
Not so fast.
Jacques slows down the handshake.
You know, I worry about you. I really do.
We're going to make this legal. We need a contract.
A binding contract with plenty of loopholes.
Exactly. Jacques, roll the standard contract, would you please?
Rocco smiles. Jacques heads over to a chair, sits, whips out an old school foldable laptop contraption, continues pulling out other attachments as Rocco and Roland watch, befuddled. Jacques opens the laptop into a desk, pulls out 2 drawers that turn into a printer and a desktop.
Hello, Jacques.
Jacques pulls out a desk light, then inflates a sex doll and smiles at Roland and Rocco. Nothing to see here.
We've got years before we even come close to the Japanese.
Jacques types on the computer, still holding his Janine Melnitz-esque doll. Don't know who that is. A contract prints out. Jacques hands it to Rocco. Rocco hands it to Roland.
Right. Sign that?
This paper's blank.
Yeah, I'll fill it in later.
Oh, fair enough. You're not going to cheat me or anything.
Give my word as a gentleman.
Well, you had me until then.
Rocco takes the pen from Roland.
All right, all right.
Rocco rips the paper in half, hands Roland a piece.
Ah, now this is more like it.
What about me?
Well, to show you no favoritism, Rocco and I will also split your salary 50-50.
Roland and Rocco rip their halves in half and hand each other one of the new halves, which is, in fact, a quarter. Got all that? I don't either. Neither does
Thanks.
That should keep you out of a higher income bracket. Come to think of it, that should keep you out of any income bracket. Rocco, Jacques, tomorrow Alan Grant joins the Oglethorpe Ballet Company.
Roland and Rocco dart off, arm in arm, down the yellow brick road. Jacques takes off with his sex dolls, glasses, and pounces. Ooh, let's give him a moment, or contact the authorities. Exterior Oglethorpe mansion, backyard. The next day, Rocco climbs over the wall, one of the walls overlooking the backyard.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rocco stares at the collection of rich folks listening to Lillian's announcement.
welcome to the 9th annual Oglethorpe Charity Festival.
We see that Rocco is standing on Jacques' shoulders, Lisa and Alan beside them.
Let's go.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the Oglethorpe Ballet Company will be leaving for New York tomorrow, where we...
Rocco struts in with Lisa, Alan, and Jacques.
All right, you two go and get dressed. Be ready in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, we'll be ready.
And you're going to be the star.
You know, if you keep this up, I may even start to believe it.
Rocco puts his arm around Jacques as Alan and Lisa leave.
Nice to have a chance to make someone's wish come true.
Jacques takes a coin from his pocket, kisses it, and yo-yos it into a nearby fountain.
Oh, that's a nice thing to do.
A sexy blonde walks by. Rocco makes zoo noises as Jacques throws dollar bills into the fountain. Cut 2. Roland pulls up in a golf cart dressed like P.T. Barnum being driven by a female chauffeur.
Uh-huh. Well, how did the market close? Uh-huh. Well, roll over my amalgamated, split my utilities, and double my capital venture overlays. Now call me in an hour and tell me what the hell I'm talking about. Pull over. Everything all set?
Rocco approaches with Jacques.
We've got everything so under control, it's pathetic. So is he.
Good. Driver, drive on.
The chauffeur nods and keeps driving.
Look out for that truck.
Buffy?
Lillian, get this thing up on the rack and have it overhauled. Better yet, why don't you get up on the rack and I'll see you in an hour.
The chauffeur smiles and drives away.
Avanti.
Lillian's dog Buffy yaps by Rocco's feet and bites his pant leg. Rocco kicks at the dog as it rips the bottom of his pant leg off.
Here, Buffy. There you are.
Lillian approaches her dog. Roland approaches his Lillian.
Darling.
Have you come to see Mommy?
What a charming little animal.
Rocco continues to kick at Buffy.
Do you know dogs, Mr. Bellinger?
No dogs. I used to be a chef in a Korean restaurant.
And scene.
Ah, good food, good friends, good conversation.
Roland, I'm so upset. Valari turned us down.
I know, what a slap in our collective faces. Like I told you, he has no respect for our ballet.
Oh, I wouldn't want a man like that dancing for me, or with me for that matter.
I offered him half the moon. I keep asking myself, why didn't he sign with us?
Probably because he said he wouldn't work with you if you were the last person on Earth. What was that?
Nothing. Fetch.
Roland throws his riding crop for Jacques to fetch. That dog.
My darling Lillian, Valari has shunned us. Hold your chins up high, for I have discovered a fabulous young dancer.
Jacques returns and puts the riding crop back in Roland's hand.
A talent that soars.
Roland throws the crop again and Jacques takes off.
Valari! It's Valari!
Oh, good heavens, that's him.
Valari emerges from the crowd wearing all leather and shades. That rascal. Laszlo walks behind him.
It's Valari.
Oh,
Roland pushes through the crowd with Lillian and Rocco.
Step back, step back, step back.
Lillian, permit me to introduce the great Valari.
I've seen greater.
Signor Valari, I understand you refuse to dance with our company.
The truth of the matter is that Mr. Valari won't work with Mr. Flackpfizer.
Lillian looks at Roland, who smiles like an idiot.
But, my dear Lillian, I am happy to announce that I have signed Mr. Valari to dance with me and to be the artistic director of the Oglethorpe Ballet Company.
Rocco jumps up and addresses the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the overture has started.
Overture to what?
Ballet find of the century.
Aha!
What?
Laszlo shrugs. Lisa and Alan kiss, ready to blow everybody away with their dancing. Don't screw this up, you two.
Roll up, top class ballet this way.
Roland leads Lillian over to Lisa and Alan alongside Valari and Laszlo, Rocco, and all of the Richies.
Lillian, just a little surprise I cooked up. If you don't like it, it was Rocco's idea.
Oh, Roland, I love a surprise.
Lisa and Alan get in position. This is it. They look at each other. Alan winks. Lisa smiles. Music starts. They perform beautiful ballet. Lillian sighs at this beautiful sight. Alan and Lisa continue to dance. Lillian continues to watch as Valari pouts until shitty 90s music kicks in. Rude. Lisa rips off Alan's top shirt, revealing a bright red tank top. We're talking John McClane meets the Kool-Aid Man here. Lisa looks a bit shocked as Roland, Rocco, and Jacques clap along, hoping to convince everybody that this isn't stupid. Alan reveals a way more 90s look for Lisa, pink shirt and a black leotard. My kind of Friday night. Leland and Lisa continue to dance. Lillian gets into it. Roland shrugs. Again, this was Rocco's idea. Rocco, Roland, and Jacques rock and roll and jock out. Jokes. Valari and Laszlo look displeased. Jacques wanders past three ladies and grabs a sheet from each of them as Lisa and Alan continue to ruin ballet. Jacques juggles the sheets as Rocco dances with Buffy the dog. Valari and Laszlo continue to look like they've just shit themselves. Jacques chuckles. Lisa and Alan dance, juggling. Rocco, Buffy, Roland dances with Lillian, who looks over at Laszlo as if to say, "What are you going to do about it, handsome?" Lisa and Alan dance. Laszlo looks at Valari. You know what? Let me know when this is over. Okay, no, wait. Alan leaps into the air and slip and slides his way over to the group. Applause. Rocco hugs Alan. Lisa hugs Alan. Everybody hugs Alan.
Mrs. Oglethorpe, meet the future world champion of ballet. Alan Grant.
It's a pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Roland kisses Alan's hand.
Oglethorpe, I would like to make an announcement.
He's being deported.
My prima ballerina, lovely Miss Lisa LeBaron.
What? Plot twist. Volare pulls Lisa over to him.
What? Well, I just.
Shall we say, a most unusual technique, perhaps better suited to experimental theater.
Oh no. I agree with Volare.
You can't touch my client like that.
The hell I can't. Oh, sorry, Rocco.
If Alan isn't in the company, I won't be either.
Neither will I,
That's a victory for all mankind.
dear.
Lisa, I agree with Mr. Valare.
Damn it, Travis. What? Is everybody agreeing with Volare? Is it the accent? His sweet moves? His ability to pull off an all leather outfit? Gosh, I wish he would.
But Alan will be apart for months.
Remember when you told me that with you dancing, it would be good for both of us?
Yes, but I really.
When
It's-
Valare makes you a star, you can choose anyone on earth to dance with. Dance with Oglethorpe. Come on, I'll be with the proudest guy in the country.
All right.
You've made a wise choice, my dear.
That's it. It's settled. I am so excited.
You're excited. Feel these nipples.
Now, Lillian, about not the dictatorship, the directorship of the ballet company.
Oh, yes, of course, Edmund.
Either one of those words would work for a ballet company. Laszlo smiles big. This is it. Lillian is finally going to make his dreams come true.
You have brought us the great Valare, and dear Ronald has presented us with our ballerina.
Roland smiles, blows a kiss to his fans. I'm one of them, mister.
I think it's only fair that you and Ronald share the honor.
Flackpfizer? This is preposterous.
Ah, preposterous, is it?
Roland throws on his riding helmet.
Why don't we step outside and sell this like men?
We are outside, sir.
And why don't we step inside and sell this like women? Or are you afraid, Laszlo?
I'm twice the man you are.
So is she, and it's driving me mad. Oh, Lillian, can't you see I'm on fire?
Lillian could not be more aroused. Jacques and Rocco hold Roland back as he attempts to fight Laszlo.
And you contemptible cur. Maybe you don't want to work for Mrs. Oglethorpe.
Damn it, Lillian.
Come on, Lillian.
I'm here, and I thought I was muted for a second, but I am not. Is that so, Edmund?
Of course not. I will do anything that is best for the ballet.
Well, there's no need to commit suicide.
Rocco and Jacques release Roland. The crisis is averted. Laszlo frowns.
To show you no hard feelings, how about a cigar?
I don't smoke.
Well, I do. Why don't you run out and get me one?
Sorry, Laszlo. He takes the money and throws it on the ground. That's right. Money means nothing to this bastard.
And now, since I'm in charge of the ballet, just jamming that thought home, I propose a toast. Champagne.
I'm not going to work with that uncouth pig.
Certainly, Mr. Valare.
Roland toasts champagne with Rocco and Lillian.
Now it's on to New York and a hefty per diem.
Exterior New York City Day. Loud orchestral variation of New York, New York. It's a wonderful town. Statue of Liberty. Times Square. Yay! No, not yay. Fuck Times Square. Hey, a logo for 1989 Batman. Wait, when did they shoot this? Exterior Theater continuous. A banner for the great Volare and Tears of the Swan sits atop the theater. Cars and cabs drive by because this is NYC, baby. A giant stretch limo pulls up. Roland exits dressed like Bill Sykes. Good morning, Mr. Flackpfizer.
Good morning. Here you go. Here you go. I'm all out of American currency. Here, take a fistful of Romanian 50s, all right?
Roland hands Moolah to the man and walks past two ladies to a poster of the Great Volare with three names on it: Roland's, Lillian's, and Volare's. Roland bends down and plugs in the poster. Only Roland's name lights up. Interior theater. Moments later, Roland struts past a janitor vacuuming.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Flackpfizer.
Morning.
Morning, Mr.
Flackpfizer.
Flackpfizer.
Interior. Stage continuous. Roland taps on the stage lights with his cane. People work on the stage. Some people walk by with a ladder. Look, I don't know, okay? Just go watch the movie.
Good morning.
Good
Morning,
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 Mr.
Mr. Flackpfizer.
Good morning.
Morning,
Mr.
Mr.
Flackpfizer.
Flackpfizer.
Exterior behind the theater. Moments later, Roland exits and approaches a new chauffeur and the limo.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Flackpfizer.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Blackfires.
Good morning.
A bikini babe takes Roland's arm.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Flackpfizer.
The babe opens up one of the back doors to the limo. Roland enters and lies down beside Rocco, who is fully clothed in a small bubble bath and being massaged by another bikini gal.
Ah, the end of another grueling day.
The limo departs. Oh, God. Interior theater. Later, a guy walks by with a painting blocking the whole view of the camera. Oh, okay. Sorry, he's gone. Lillian looks at her watch beside Laszlo.
Press conference is to begin in 5 minutes. Ronald seems to be running a little late.
Late? That charlatan hasn't been around in weeks.
Laszlo walks closer to Lisa, who stands with a rose looking sad. Aw, chin up, Lisa.
I don't know why you put up with him. He's never in his office. He never responds to his calls.
Laszlo mercifully fades away as the camera stays on Lisa. She reads a note. Thinking of you. Love, Alan. Oh.
He's totally irresponsible.
Oh, pipe down, Edmund. Volare exits his dressing room like an asshole. How else?
Lisa, relax, my dear. Everyone is nervous their first time. Just follow my lead. I'm very experienced.
But you say that to all the... Forget it.
That's very kind of you, Volare.
Is it?
Oh, come on. Call me Roberto.
Lisa looks like she wants to die. Same, girl.
Roberto?
Volare backs poor Lisa into a corner.
Lisa, I know an intimate little bistro with a fabulous view of the city. Perhaps dinner and an all-night boat ride,
Yeah, I don't. We're getting a little tired here. I don't really think that would be such a good idea.
Ahem. Ahem.
Roland appears like the stud he is.
I hope I'm interrupting something. Volare, you know it's polite to drool in public.
Ronald, I haven't seen you for weeks.
Roland.
I haven't seen you. I see. I gave myself
Hell,
another word.
Roland walks over and takes Lillian's lovely hand.
Ah, Lillian, my pile of sweetness. I'm so sorry. I've been busy promoting our ballet at beauty pageants, and then, of course, there's my volunteer work at the breast implant clinic.
Laszlo looks to the heavens. That used to be his gig.
Oh, and how I missed you. In fact, I missed you so much. 2 days ago, I went out and I bought a woman who looks just like you.
Oh, you silly.
Roland pulls a sparkly bracelet from his pocket and puts it on Lillian's already bedazzled wrist.
For you, from you.
Another lovely bracelet.
I didn't want this wrist to think I was neglecting it.
Roland smooches away on that hand of hers.
Oh, Roland.
Lillian,
Oh, Laszlo, I didn't see you there. I stand corrected. I saw you, but I chose to ignore you.
Laszlo gives a Hogan impression. Roland leads Lillian past Volare and Lisa. Volare puts his arm around Lisa.
Oh.
Lisa, my darling.
Roland pushes Volare away, takes Lillian and Lisa into his arms.
Will you excuse us? Two's company and three's an adult movie.
Volare and Laszlo exchange a villainous look. Interior stage. Moments later, the curtain opens slightly. A spotlight hits Lisa, Lillian, and Roland as they emerge to wacky music and the flash bulbs of reporters' cameras. Lillian looks a bit embarrassed as Roland whips off his coat in full Playgirl model mode. He flexes, embraces Lillian, wraps his leg around her, puts his head to her crotch, pulls on her pearl necklace, clutching my pearls right now, and looks to the photographers with great sensuality, pretends to box Lillian as she whimpers, a mix of frightened and confused. Same girl. Valari and Laszlo emerge from the curtain next to Lisa and look flabbergasted as Roland holds Lillian in an arm lock.
Mrs. Oglethorpe!
Lillian slumps into Roland's loving arms.
May we start?
Oh, please.
Here, Fox, or what?
The photographers continue to take photos as Laszlo steps to the podium on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, for many weeks now, the Oglethorpe Ballet Company have been in rehearsal.
Roland continues to harass a slightly flattered Lillian.
Tomorrow, we open with Roberto Valari's interpretation of Tears of the Swan. At this time, I wish to introduce you to the creative genius behind our company, the brightest light in the ballet firmament.
Roland leaps up.
Thank you for those kind words, Edmund Laszlo.
Roland shakes Laszlo's hand and pushes him away.
I don't know who does your hair, but tell me, where do they do it and when are they bringing it back?
Now you've gone too far, Roland. Laszlo sits next to Lillian, emotionally devastated, I'm sure.
Ahem. Well, I had a speech all prepared, but today I'm going to speak from the heart. You've no doubt asked yourself, why has he been chosen for this task of running the Oglethorpe? Well, the whole story is right here in my autobiography.
Roland bends down and pulls out a book with his lovely physiognomy on it.
His physiognomy.
Thank you. The one time I
Blackflies
can
are.
actually blame it.
A man's man, but I like women a lot more.
The photographers continue to take pictures of this nonsense for some reason.
My intimate views of Jackie, Cher, Sean, Larry, Moe, Curly. Over 200 pages of provocative pictures, and only one page has any writing on it. Act now, and you can get one of these fabulous Black Pfizer is Ballet t-shirts.
Roland holds up a pink shirt that proclaims just that message, and I've already ordered 10 copies, trust me. Laszlo puts his head in his hands. Lillian looks shocked. Valari looks annoyed. They just don't get it, man.
MasterCard and Visas accepted. That brings me to the task at hand, to introduce the woman I adore.
Roland motions to Lillian, who looks touched.
Behind every great man is a woman. And thank heaven I have Lillian Oglethorpe, because quite frankly, I enjoy the shade.
Lillian soaks this in.
Dear Lillian, soon I hope to take you on a Caribbean cruise.
Lillian thinks about her last Caribbean cruise, probably one that involved Captain Ron or something. Laszlo and Valari can't believe she's buying this shit, and neither can I.
We can hold hands on a soft summer's evening and watch that old Jamaican moon. Why that old Jamaican will be mooning us, I have no idea.
Lillian is a bit stunned. Don't tell me you haven't been mooned by a Jamaican before, Lillian.
And now here she is, the woman voted by her senior class most likely to go up a few dress sizes. A woman who would be a man, except her name is Lillian. Lillian Oglethorpe.
Roland starts clapping. Instead of being pelted with tomatoes and lettuce, the audience and a reluctant Laszlo and Valari applaud as well. Lillian stands flattered and moves to the podium as Roland moves aside and exits behind the curtain. Oh no, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Interior backstage continuous. Roland heads downstairs to the sound of Lisa crying. He approaches her, concerned.
Hey, what's with all the tears? This should be the happiest night of your life.
I know it should be. It's just that I miss Alan so much.
Oh, well, I'd feel the same way if the man I loved was thousands of miles away. Of course, I'd be living a whole different lifestyle.
Roland leads her toward Valari's dressing room.
Here, come with me. I know just the thing to cheer you up. If you just step right in here, my dear, your spirits might just brighten.
But that's Mr. Valari's dressing room.
Of course, he's got the best champagne.
Roland opens the door to the dressing room and motions Lisa in. Interior, Valari's dressing room. Lisa enters, gasps, it's Alan! And Jacques, putting on clown makeup and wearing a tutu on his head.
Oh, Alan!
Lisa!
Alan and Lisa embrace. Jacques throws streamers. Rocco rises with champagne. Roland joins them in celebration.
Ta-da!
Black Pfizer flew Alan out to sea for the opening of the ballet.
It's a formal affair. Do you have tuxedos?
I got mine.
Jacques whips the tutu off his head, pulls off his coat, then his bright orange shirt and pants, revealing a tuxedo. Tuxedo indeed. Damn it, Travis. Roland and Rocco exchange a slightly confused glance.
That's great for tomorrow, but aren't you a little overdressed for today?
Oh no.
Jacques pulls off the tuxedo jacket, rips off his pants, revealing green shorts, takes off his shirt to reveal a wacky woodsy shirt.
I'm very impressed.
I don't have any luggage.
Oh, this all makes sense. I was worried there for a second.
Lisa leaves Alan's embrace and approaches Roland.
Mr. Flackpfizer, thank you.
She kisses Roland's cheek.
Oh, I see you're saving your best stuff for Alan.
Lisa proves Roland's point and smooches Alan.
I think we should leave the lovers alone for a few minutes.
Alan and Lisa share a more passionate kiss.
Make that a few hours.
Our three buffoons watch Alan and Lisa make out as they exit.
Oh, I missed you so much.
I don't want us to be apart ever again.
As they kiss once more.
I told you before.
Oh my God, it's Valara. You better hide.
Lisa hides Alan in the closet. Closes the curtains.
Don't hang my tights by the crotch. It throws off my bulge.
Yes, Valari, I'm sorry.
Dance cups. Valari enters, sees Lisa, and smiles.
A pleasant surprise. I see you decided to start a little party early, huh?
Valari reaches for the champagne as Lisa looks uncomfortable.
Roberto, you've got the wrong idea.
Oh no, I think I've got the right idea.
Valari kisses Lisa's neck.
Oh, stop it!
Alan emerges from the closet like a bat out of hell or a bad actor out of a closet. But at least
Get your hands off of her.
Alan knocks Valari the F out.
You! What are you doing here?
Mr. Blackfly. Mr. Flew me out.
You and Mr. Flackpfizer are going to be sorry for this.
Lisa embraces a bit worried as Valari exits into the hallway in a huff. Laszlo approaches him.
Valari, what happened?
Flackpfizer, he brought that performance artist out here. Hasn't that information arrived yet?
No, but we may not need it. I have devised a little plan. He's staying at Lillian's townhouse.
Exterior, Lillian's townhouse. Laszlo's devious British voice continues.
Oh, if I'm British, I didn't know. All we have to do is make a few arrangements.
Surprise! Interior townhouse, Roland's bedroom. Roland wears a robe, ties a purple ascot in the mirror. A knock at the door. A note is slid under. Roland picks it up, opens it. The message inside says, I'm waiting for you. I need you.
Oh no, Lillian?
Interior hallway. Roland exits his room, shocked. He's just too much man for Lillian to handle, and it's finally caught up to him. He puts the note in his robe pocket, cautiously knocks on Lillian's bedroom door.
Well, no one's in.
Roland.
This is just a business call. I didn't think you were back so soon.
Interior Lillian's bedroom. Roland opens the door slowly.
Roland.
Lillian, can't we just be friends?
Tina lies on the bed in pink lingerie. She turns on the light, revealing that she is not, in fact, Lillian.
You're not Lillian.
You want to spank me?
We can start there and see what happens.
Roland stands by the bed, referring to Hefner mode. Ah!
Are we alone?
Roland spastically removes his ascot.
The servants had the day off. Lillian is already at the theater, but I'm here.
Take me!
Okay, let's say 2 out of 3 falls. No standing 8 count.
Roland leaps onto the bed.
Wait. I want to make love by candlelight.
Oh, I could do you one better.
Roland jumps off the bed, grabs a wrapped fireplace log. Tina looks confused as Roland lights it.
I think this is more in keeping with things to come.
Slow. No. Roland slowly and scarily approaches with the lit log and sets it on the nightstand. Tina realizes she's made a huge mistake. Huge. Roland jumps back onto the bed. Tina laughs, perhaps out of affection, perhaps fear. Bitch, you're about to be on fire. Exterior townhouse. Moments later, Rocco and Jacques approach.
What a bad little pal Lillian's got here.
Interior townhouse. Lillian's bedroom. Roland kisses Tina's ankle. Ankle as a buzzer rings.
Was that the doorbell?
That wasn't you?
Never mind, just ignore it.
Exterior townhouse.
Well, it's a big house. Maybe they can't hear the bell.
Let's try these.
Jacques reaches into his coat and takes out a bullhorn, blows that shit. Rocco looks startled. Interior townhouse. Wah, make all the boy moose go wah. Lillian's bedroom.
Wait a minute, I'll be right back.
Roland gets off the bed and Tina looks worried.
If you need anything, there's plenty of batteries in my room.
Roland wraps his ascot around his neck and exits dramatically. Exterior townhouse. Jacques starts trying to climb up to the second floor.
Oh, let's try this.
Good idea. You go through the window. If the alarm goes off, I'll run away so they don't catch both of us.
Roland emerges onto the balcony.
We don't want me. Oh, it's you.
It's very important.
Look, the next half hour, give or take 29 minutes, will be very important for me. So thanks for dropping by.
Oh my God. Roland heads back inside.
Yeah, but
Interior hallway. Roland closes the door as Jacques sneaks up behind him.
Pfizer.
The face is familiar,
It's mine.
and so it is. Say, if you ever visit this planet again, give me a call. We'll have lunch.
Rocco comes upstairs.
Black Pfizer.
How come you didn't knock?
I'm using a better grade of gas.
The Rocco laughs. Jacques and Roland join.
That's not bad, is it?
You know, I always enjoy it when we get together, but I want you out, or I'll be forced to kill you. Of course, I'll tell the police I did it out of love.
Flaky, aren't you coming to bed?
Oh,
Not just a girl, a way of life.
Jacques looks out the window.
what if Mrs. Oglethorpe comes back?
You'll have to wait her turn. I saw Tina first.
Don't you see? Laszlo wants Mrs. Oglethorpe to catch you in bed with her.
Jacques continues to peer out the window. His eyes widen. Lillian is stepping out of a limo.
Oh no, Mrs. Oglethorpe.
Look, I've been in situations like this before. We act calm, stay cool.
Roland peeked out the window. Laszlo opens the front gate for Lillian.
Ah!
Jacques and Rocco freak out too.
Okay. Tina leaves by the back door, and no one is any the wiser. It's an old Gary Hart trick.
Tina emerges from the bedroom, still ready to plow.
I'm not leaving till I'm satisfied.
Jack rips off his coat, then his shirt, revealing a nightshirt. Tina looks confused. Jack pounces. He attempts to tackle Tina, but she gets the upper hand. She hits him with his own hat as he lies on the floor, defenseless.
You beast!
He really has such a nice light touch with women.
Rocco nods.
You big brute, how dare you!
Tina continues to smack Jacques. Roland and Rocco run over and pull her off of him.
Get her out of sight.
Hey, just like that George Clooney movie, Rocco and Jacques pick a screaming Tina up, run headfirst toward Lillian's bedroom door.
No, that's Lillian's room.
Rocco and Jacques change course, run to another door. Tina's head slams into it. Rocco changes course again.
No, not there. She can't be found there. That's my room.
Rocco and Jacques head back towards Lillian's room and then run inside. Roland bails nearby.
I don't know why you insist on returning to my home.
Maybe because you live there? Interior entryway. Lillian and Laszlo enter the house.
We can't miss the final dress rehearsal of the ballet.
Laszlo checks his trusty pocket watch.
Lillian, my dear, we can't go without Flackpfizer. We just thought it would make for a better appearance if we all arrive at the same time. I don't know what.
Laszlo takes off his top hat, heads towards the upstairs staircase, checking his watch again. What are you up to, you bald bastard?
You have been looking at your watch all morning, Edmund. Your behavior is most peculiar.
Laszlo shoots Lillian a pompous British look. Interior Lillian's bedroom. Tina makes noise. Roland stands by the door, panicked, alongside Rocco and Jacques, somewhere or elsewhere in the room.
You big animal!
Interior entryway. Tina's scream from upstairs causes Laszlo to turn.
What was that? We must investigate.
Edmund, what is this?
Interior Lillian's bedroom. Tina jumps on the bed.
You relentless sex stallion!
Oh, great. Now she's talking about me.
Interior hallway. Tina continues to wreak havoc as Lillian and Laszlo run upstairs.
What was that?
What is your accent? Interior Lillian's bedroom. Rocco runs over and covers Tina's mouth. This is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
So what will happen if she doesn't shut up?
Jacques grabs a vase and smashes it over Rocco's head. Interior hallway. Laszlo skates to a stop.
That came from your suite.
Ida,
Interior Lillian's bedroom.
My bedroom.
Interior hallway. Yes! Interior Lillian's bedroom. Jacques and Rocco pull Tina under the bed. Laszlo and Lillian enter.
Aha!
Roland combs his hair in the mirror.
98, 99, 100. Lily and Laszlo, my two favorite elves. What on earth are you doing here at this ungodly hour?
I know you're up to something, Flackpfizer.
Laszlo opens a nearby door as Lillian takes off her hat.
A snap inspection?
Roland, what are you doing in my bedroom?
This is your room? Thank God.
Roland examines a pair of Lillian's underpants sitting on the makeup table.
I thought somebody sewed up all my fly holes.
Lillian grabs her undies, annoyed.
Laszlo, how about the three of us going down to the kitchen and making a big sandwich?
I hardly think so. I'm going to check under the bed.
Laszlo checks under the bed. Jacques pops out, pinches Lillian. She yelps.
Edmund, what on earth has gone into you?
Roland picks up some makeup powder.
Achoo!
Oh, Roland pretends to sneeze and blows a Scarface-sized cloud of white dust into Lillian and Laszlo's faces. Rocco and Jacques retreat with Tina.
Be more careful.
You did that on purpose. You're trying to conceal the fact that...
Laszlo suddenly has a light bulb moment. Eureka!
You're sweet!
And I think you're pretty terrific yourself.
Dude. Laszlo walks away irritated. See that, kids? That's why using the correct your is so important.
Now you stay here. There's no telling what he may do in this crazed state.
Interior hallway. Roland exits Lillian's bedroom. Laszlo enters Roland's room.
Laszlo, I say, Laszlo.
Interior Roland's bedroom. Laszlo enters. Roland behind him.
What are you looking for?
A woman?
Aren't you all? Roland hops on his bed.
How about calling an escort service?
I'm calling the police!
Laszlo opens Roland's bedroom door to reveal Jacques, dressed like Carmen Miranda, trapped in a towel, seemingly fresh out of the shower. Jacques screams like the most beautiful sex goddess that he is.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm so sorry.
Laszlo closes the door, beat, gets Britishly angry again.
The guest bedrooms!
Interior bathroom. Jacques puts on the puffy shirt from Seinfeld, opens the shower door. Rocco exits fully clothed, holding an umbrella underneath the shower water and holding Tina with his other arm. Somebody is definitely going to jail by the end of this. Interior hallway. Laszlo enters one of the guest bedrooms. Roland stops, motions to Rocco and Jacques, shushes them as they run by with the restrained Tina.
Roland!
All right, get in, get in.
Roland runs after Rocco and Jacques as they enter another room with Tina. Roland closes the door as Lillian emerges from her bedroom.
Roland, what is all this commotion?
It's Laszlo. I've never seen him like this. Quick, in here.
Roland pushes Lillian into his room.
And while you're in there, why don't you make the bed?
Roland closes the door. Laszlo emerges.
I know she's in here somewhere.
Laszlo heads for his bedroom.
Laszlo!
What?
Rocco and Jacques open the door. Rocco smashes another vase on Laszlo's head. Lots of vases in this house, and more to come. Oh, good. Jacques and Roland push Laszlo into the room as Lillian emerges from Roland's room. If this were a game of Clue, I'd be lost. Come to think of it, I'm still lost.
What was that?
I don't know, but it came from in here.
Oh,
Interior Laszlo's room. Roland and Lillian looked shocked.
Edmund.
Laszlo is in his skivvies and lying on the bed with Tina.
This is outrageous.
I can explain.
He's got a woman tied up.
Edmund.
She looks dazed and drugged.
No.
He's obviously the Grand Dragon of some sex slave cult.
Ew.
Laszlo runs over to them, unsure what the F to do.
Edmund, I want you out of my house this instant.
Oh.
A wild Tina appeared. Lillian continues to protest in British and walks away.
If I had to take a wild guess, I'd say you're out of a job.
Roland smacks Laszlo on the arm and pretends to fight him.
I hope there's no hard feelings.
Roland bails as Rocco and Jacques emerge from the bathroom.
You know, Laszlo, this is a good look for you.
Flakpfizer!
Laszlo grunts and heads for the door.
Yoo-hoo, Laszlo, are you decent?
Laszlo grabs another gosh darn vase and cackles. The door opens. Lillian enters. Laszlo smashes the vase over her head. She faints with a groan. Roland catches her.
Lillian?
Quick, smelling salts and a crane if you got one.
Jacques helps Roland place Lillian into a chair.
Oh my goodness, you've done it now, Laszlo.
Rocco checks Jacques' pulse.
I don't feel a thing. This woman's dead.
Roland points to Jacques.
You're holding his wrist.
And this man is dead.
Mrs. Oglethorpe is unconscious.
Smelling salts right away.
Laszlo gets dressed as Eddie Griffin enters. Yes, didn't I promise you Eddie? Griffin works? Griffin works?
Hello, excuse me, gentlemen. Triple speed messenger service. I got a message here. Laszlo.
Roland and Laszlo fight over the document in Eddie's hands.
Give me that.
Laszlo opens the document. Jacques and Rocco look worried.
I can't see over. I can't. This is a litany of fraudulent accident cases, bad debts.
Roland smiles, gives a sheepish shrug to Rocco and Jacques.
And several police documents the departments who would love to get their hands on you. And when Mrs. Oglethorpe comes to, she will read this and she will have no course but to fire you.
Rocco and Jacko look shocked-o.
Quick, try some chloroform.
Jacques chloroforms himself. Beat, he drops. What a guy.
I'm taking Lillian to the hospital. You help me get her to the car.
Laszlo motions to Eddie. Rocco buries his head in his hand.
Why don't you take him along for a brain scan?
Laszlo and Eddie carry Lillian out of the room.
Gently, easy.
Rocco continues to look bummed as Roland slams the door.
What are we going to do now?
What any Flakpfizer would do.
What, something devious and underhanded?
You know the family.
Exterior Lillian's townhouse moments later. Roland races out, followed by Rocco and Jacques.
If we don't get that letter from Laszlo before Lillian wakes up, we're dead ducks.
Exterior hospital a little later. Jacques skids to a stop next to an ambulance and the admittance entrance. The three idiots exit and head inside. Interior hospital waiting room. They enter. Roland spots a woman on a gurney.
Multiple fractures? Lucky day. The name's Flakpfizer.
Roland sets a business card on the gurney, hands other cards to people waiting nearby.
No job too small, no fee too large. If any limb falls off, mail it to me. It can only strengthen our case.
Oh my God, come on, leprosy joke. Roland sets a card on a dead man being carried away.
Roland T. Flakpfizer, this is your lucky day.
Hey, this man's dead.
Roland takes his card back from the corpse.
Then he won't be needing this. I'm almost all out of business cards.
Excuse me. What are you gentlemen doing here?
We are here to see Mrs. Lillian Oglethorpe.
I'm afraid that's not possible. She's on a private floor. Hospital personnel and doctors only.
Oh no, the nurse closes the door in their collective faces. Interior doctor's break room. Moments later, Rocco enters wearing shades.
Hi, Ed Breckerman, security.
The doctors look up at Rocco.
There's a Mercedes on fire in the doctor's parking lot.
What?
What?
Ah! The doctors panic and stampede past Rocco. Apparently everyone drives a Mercedes. Rocco grabs some nearby white coats. Huzzah! Interior Lillian's hospital room. Moments later, Lillian lies down, still unconscious, being nursed by another nurse. Laszlo is also there.
When will Mrs. Oglethorpe regain consciousness?
She's under a sedative. You'll have to ask the doctor.
Jacques and Rocco burst through the double doors, pushing Roland in a wheelchair, all dressed like doctors.
You called?
At last!
Aha!
Aha!
The boys continue to make noises. Jacques and Rocco check Lillian while Roland checks Laszlo for the document.
No letter here.
Jacques picks up a beaker of green liquid and drinks it.
Right, I'll carve. Doc me the white.
For some reason, Laszlo still has no idea that these men are the three Knot Stooges.
Now, this is a very important woman. I do hope you know your business.
Hey, so do we.
Roland does Lillian's nails.
I want to assure you we've been doctors for many, many floors now.
You're not the doctor I saw earlier.
He caught what she got. We're filling in. She's been out since she came here,
Yes?
and so she hasn't been able to read anything then, huh?
Of course not.
Good. It will bring on complications, not for her necessarily.
Roland puts a stethoscope to Lillian's forehead. Rocco hits her with another medical instrument. It twangs.
But complications nonetheless. I think
Damn it,
Lillian's
Travis.
coming too.
Aye.
She's coming too, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got complications.
Jacques hits Lillian on the head with a reflex hammer. Lillian moans and loses consciousness again.
Going out, Doctor.
The crisis is over.
This is ludicrous.
I don't think anyone will argue that point.
Not me. Lillian moans again. Jacques pushes her chair up, hits her in the knee with the hammer. Her leg jumps up. He hits her other leg. That leg jumps up. Roland tosses Jacques a pillow. Jacques puts it up by Lillian's foot.
All right, let the games begin. It's the first annual vasectomy bowl.
Jacques hits Lillian's knee. Her leg kicks the pillow over to Rocco, who catches it like a football.
Whoop!
What is going on?
A happy doctor is a good doctor.
What is the meaning of this? Are you sure you're a doctor?
Laszlo stops by Lillian's leg. Jacques hits her in the knee again. Her leg flies up and kicks Laszlo right in the mommy daddy button.
It's gotta hurt. At least I hope it does.
Roland, Rocco, and Jacques pick Laszlo up and carry him over to a gurney.
Doctor will have to run a few tests.
Table for one.
Oh.
They set Laszlo on the gurney next to a giant canister of ether.
There you go.
Ground transportation, courtesy of Medicare.
Roland places the ether mouthpiece over Laszlo's mouth.
You say ether and I say either. Ether, either.
Either. A real doctor enters. Do something, Doc! Damn it, Travis.
I'm actually doctors, not real doctor. But
Well, then fine.
oh, please proceed. I'm just checking on Mrs. Oglethorpe.
Beat. Rocco looks to his conspirators. They all circle Laszlo's gurney.
Well, Doctor.
Doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Yes, Doctor.
Doctor, doctor.
Doctor. Yes.
Doctor who? The real doctor checks Lillian and smiles at the three morons. Not a very well-run hospital, if you ask me.
Yes, I think we're from a full rectomology.
An epidemic. Drop those pants.
Rocco reaches for Laszlo's pants. Jacques starts to unbuckle his own pants.
Not you, the patient.
Thought you were the cardiologist.
Ah, well, they're all connected. We enter the rectum and head north.
Why do you think we have such long instruments?
Roland, Rocco, and Jacques all hold up medical instruments. Arrest these men! The real doctor merely stares at them. Yet another nurse enters.
X-rays for Dr. Blasey.
Oh, I'll take those. I deal in x-rays.
Jacques takes the x-rays from the nurse and passes them out on Laszlo like playing cards.
I see you do too.
I used to work at Las Vegas General.
I'll say this one for you, Travis. Security,
security.
Division 1404.
Hit me.
Jacques slaps down more x-rays for Rocco.
I'll play these.
Weep. 3 hearts.
Needs a pair of kidneys.
All three men examine their x-rays in the light.
Doctor, your diagnosis?
Difficult to tell from the negative.
It's her liver.
Looks more like veal to me.
What's this here?
An obstruction in the fourth lumbar.
A huge backup in the lower intestine.
My advice is to avoid the intestine and plan an alternate route. Grab a left at the first major artery and get on the fifth lumbar heading south.
Yes, Scout, every hour on the hour.
The men return to Laszlo's gurney and pat him down.
Gentlemen, time for a thorough checkup.
It's got to be here somewhere.
Aha!
Roland pulls the letter out of Laszlo's jacket pocket.
The operation is a success.
Success!
Success.
Doctors, we're done here.
As they get ready to leave, two security guards enter.
Arrest those men.
The guys panic. Jacques throws tissues from a bedpan, I think, ill, at one guard. Roland and the other guard tussle by the medical skeleton. The other two guards race in.
Come on, what are you doing? Come on.
Jacques throws the bedpans at two new guards. Rocco pushes Lillian and her gurney at one of the guards. Roland's guard grabs him.
Come here.
Jacques hits two of the guards with a pillow, then puts his hands up, then jumps down and crawls past their legs.
Stay still, all right?
The guards finally restrain the dynamic trio. Laszlo awakens.
Oh, so you were the doctors.
You're a quick one, Laszlo.
No, we're not them. We're someone else. The three you're looking for are twin brothers, and you'll never see us together because we love the same woman.
That's next on Geraldo.
Roland,
Yes?
what are you doing here?
Roland takes her hand.
That's a good question. What am I doing here?
Impersonating a doctor, harassing a patient, altering medical records.
Trespassing, destroying hospital property, and don't forget Alan punching at Valare.
Whose side are you on anyway?
Give me that.
Snatch that letter from Roland.
Ah, and stealing private property.
It could happen to anyone.
The guards pull Roland, Rocco, and Jacco out of the room.
Society's to blame.
There's too much violence in the movies.
It's my environment.
We were carrying out orders.
It's the Japanese. They're buying up everything.
Anything else out?
Interior, police department. Wacky music plays as a photographer takes Roland's mugshot.
Can I have a personalized number?
Cut to Rocco's mugshot.
Okay.
Jacques' mugshot. Jacques pretends to be blinded by the camera flash, smashes into the wall behind him. This is exactly why I cast Travis. Back to Rocco. Rocco poses, smug. Jacques poses to one side, then turns his back to the camera. Roland poses like an idiot. Jacques poses like a smooth mofo. Roland poses like he's frightened. Jacques poses like he's a moron because he is. Roland poses like he's sleepy and surprised. Jacques poses, smiling with an I Heart NY sticker. Hold, please. I have a prop. Close enough. Ha ha! New York voting sticker. Anyway, Rocco poses, pointing up at nothing. Jacques poses, making a Harpo face. Roland poses with a windshield wiper goggles. Brilliant! Interior booking desk later. Jacques stands opposite a policeman.
Empty your pockets.
Jacques reaches into one of his coat pockets, pulls out what appears to be some rubber bands and a notebook, then continues to pull other crap out of his other pockets like toy keys, a paddle ball, and a baby bottle. You know, he needs a sippy cup. The policeman stares at Jacques, stone face. Jacques pulls out a mini fire extinguisher. Huh? An umbrella. He opens it. A feather duster. He dusts the policeman. The policeman swats at Jacques. Jacques dusts himself and chuckles like a schoolboy. Interior, different policeman's desk. Meanwhile, Rocco sits opposite another policeman.
You can make one call.
Rocco dials a phone on the desk.
Hello, Sportline. Steamer, hi! Yeah, this is Rocco. I'm on the air.
Interior booking desk. Meanwhile, Jacques continues to behave like a fool. He pulls out an air pump, puts the bottom in his mouth and pumps away, his eyes and cheeks bulging like a cartoon character. I'm sorry, I've been infected by Travis now. He releases the pump. Air escapes from the pump and his silly mouth. The policeman reacts. Jacques slowly takes a fake snake out of his coat, attacks the policeman with it, wraps it around his neck. The policeman fights back as Jacques throws the snake on the counter and beats at it. Jacques hands the policeman a football, then bends down and hands him a fake leg. The policeman and Jacques look at each other. Then Jacques looks down and falls. Interior fingerprinting station. Moments later, policeman number 2 fingerprints Roland. Rocco wipes the fingerprinting ink from his hand. Jacques fills in his fingerprinting paper with a fingerprinting set. Rocco, no, Roland, and now I'm saying Noland, damn it, and policeman 2 stare at Jacques' colorful creation. Jacques finishes, blows on it. The policeman snatches it.
Give me that.
Roland snatches it back.
Hey, be careful with that. Do you know who this man is? This is Jackson Pollock Jr., son of Roy Lichtenstein. In a few years, this could be worth millions.
Rocco takes Jacques' painting. Jacques takes it. Roland takes it. The policeman takes it. I can't take it anymore. Interior jail cell. Later, Rocco and Jacques sit in the cell. Roland leans on the bars, forlorn. You know what they say. Forlorn is forearmed.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Jacques plays along on a harmonica.
Nobody knows my sorrow.
Beat. Rocco sings now. Jacques accompanies him on his harmonica instead.
What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we live?
Roland sits down next to Rocco. They sing together, beautifully, majestically.
What's it all
What's
about?
it all about
When you
when
sort
you
it out,
sort it
Alfie?
out, Alfie?
Jacques starts singing The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Rocco and Roland soon join.
A wee moo, 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 a wee moo.
They leap up, snapping their fingers.
In the jungle, the
jungle,
mighty jungle,
jungle,
the lion sleeps tonight.
Wah, 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 wah.
In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Hey, 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 hey!
They continue to jump around and sing as the first policeman enters.
Hey, hey, you got visitors.
The policeman unlocks the cell.
Maybe it's somebody with a recording contract.
Alan and Lisa approach the cell.
Ah,
See?
You can go home, fellas. You bribed a guard? I'll say that in French. You bribed a guard?
Lisa. Hang on.
I paid your bail.
How did you do that?
I used my severance pay.
You have servants?
No. Valari fired me. It seems I wasn't appreciative enough.
he can't do that.
Oh, he's done it all right, and now he's dancing with Lisa's understudy.
Not the one with the large chest.
There's nobody in the company like that.
It would be if I was still running things.
This is terrible.
And Valari's vowed to blackball us from ever dancing for a major ballet company.
That's not fair. I know, and it's all my fault. Oh, it's your fault, huh?
Roland and Rocco hold Jacques back as he tries to attack Alan.
Alan, don't talk that way. Why, I wouldn't dance for Valari if he were the last man on Earth.
Roland wraps his arms around the lovebirds.
Wait a minute. Just because you're not in the ballet doesn't mean you won't dance tonight.
Blackflies is right. I don't know why, but he's right.
I think it's about time for Alan to make his New York debut. To the theater. Not a minute to lose.
They leave and head to exterior New York Street, Warner Brothers backlot. Night! Well-dressed folk congregate around outside what is clearly a shell. Or is it a facade? Damn it. Interior theater hallway continuous. Valari exits his dressing room, dressed in his robe.
Break a leg, Mr. Valare. I'll say in English, break a leg, Mr. Valare.
Grazie.
Prego. Valari crosses to Tina, who is dressed for the ballet.
Tina, darling.
They kiss. Roland, Rocco, and Jacques rise up from the clothing rack behind them. Jacques has some kind of Native American headdress on. Don't ask. They lower themselves back down, out of sight.
Break a leg, Mr. Valari.
Grazie.
Valari and Tina run off in opposite directions. Jacques emerges from behind the clothing rack with the biggest mallet you've ever seen. No, even bigger than what you're thinking. Rocco emerges from the rack, quickly stops Jacques from killing Valari. Nice move, I guess. Rocco drops the mallet on his foot. Ouch. Major ouchies. Roland and Rocco shush each other. Jacques pretends to be a bird. They walk away. Rocco limping. Jacques bursts
Tweet,
into Valari's dressing room. Interior, Valari's dressing room. Jacques enters, still making bird cooing noises. Grrr, grrr. Takes off the headdress and runs to the makeup desk. Replaces one of Valari's makeups with black shoe polish. Tee-hee!
Break a leg, Mr. Valari.
Grazie.
Jacques hides under the makeup desk. Valari enters, sits down at the desk, humming, checks his hair in the mirror. A knock at the door. Rocco pops in.
5 minutes, Mr. Valari. 5 minutes. Oh my God, what have I been doing?
As Valari turns back to the makeup, Rocco enters again.
4 minutes, Mr. Valari. 4 minutes.
Beat. Valari applies the black shoe polish, not noticing it's not his makeup. He turns again as Rocco pops in again.
3 minutes, Mr. Jolson.
Rocco exits, slams the door.
What is going on here?
Valari turns, looks in the mirror, and sees that he has painted his face and cheek, all of his face black, and gasps. The older stage manager enters with 2 people holding bouquets of flowers.
Where do you want these, Mr. Valari?
Anywhere, just keep them out of my way.
A pizza guy enters with 4 pizzas, sets the pizzas down next to Volare. The flower people do the same.
Right. Come on, hurry up. Get out of here.
One of the flower guys and pizza guy exit with the stage manager.
Go, hey, you two, out.
The other flower guy exits as Valari smears white makeup on his face over the shoe polish.
Where do you want these, Mr. Valari?
Manager motions in a little person holding a giant bottle of champagne. Oh, you mean so me when I hold a giant magnum of champagne. Great, cool, awesome. He hands the bottle to Valari.
What is going on here?
What do I know?
Another pizza guy enters with 8 pizzas. Then a waiter wheels in a fancy dinner on a cart.
Have you lost your mind?
A lobstergram dude enters. I don't know, but I want it.
Lobstergram for Mr. Valare. Lobstergram. Oh, there you are.
The lobstergram dude spots Valare and starts to sing as a belly dancer enters alongside other folks.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow.
A guy in a tuxedo hand farts along with the lobster grammar. I really wish it was just lobster on a cart. Anyway, a female masseuse massages one of the delivery people. A karate guy does karate. It's madness. Jacques peeks out from under the makeup desk and snatches some pizza. Nicely done. The belly dancer dances as Jacques crawls along a bench. He stops as the masseuse violently massages him. He attempts to eat the slice of pizza as well.
Masseuse.
Cut to the room, absolutely packed with people. Valari pushes through the craziness.
Laszlo.
Jacques puts the pizza in his mouth, giant bottle of champagne in hand, crawls under everybody's feet and out the door. He stands and bails. Interior auditorium. People take their seats. Interior backstage. Crew guys chill while the dancers get ready to go on stage. The stage manager approaches.
Mr. Valari is coming. Places.
Valari emerges, still in his robe, as music starts on stage. Interior auditorium. The orchestra plays. Interior skybox. Lillian sits, looks through her binoculars as Laszlo enters.
Tonight is your night, my dear.
Thanks to you, Edmund. After the performance, I will announce you as the sole director of our ballet company.
Well, if I do say so myself, the ballet is in good hands.
How could I ever be trusted with someone as nefarious as Ronald Fleck? I don't wish to hear his name mentioned ever again.
I don't wish to hear it from your mouth ever again either, mispronunciation guy.
Thank you, voice.
Laszlo smiles. That butt face. Interior auditorium. The orchestra and conductor finish the opening overture. The audience and Laszlo and Lillian applaud. The curtain rises and dancers emerge next to the next piece of music. Rocco and Jacques are somewhat inconspicuously among them. Volare emerges. The crowd goes wild, and Lillian and Laszlo. Behind Laszlo, Roland pulls the strings connected to a series of slinkies. The slinkies fall down the stairs in front of a wide-eyed Volare. Laszlo and Lillian look confused. Jacques and Rocco grab some prop food. Jesus, I wanted popcorn now. Jacques wearing a fake neckbeard, Rocco a fake bushy mustache. They sit down next to a harp. Jacques eats a piece of chicken as the harpist arrives. Rocco sets his mug down on a nearby ballerina's tutu. She spins around, unawares. The other dancers look puzzled.
Edmund?
Laszlo looks through binoculars. Rocco eats chicken whilst holding his fake mustache on. Jacques takes a sponge cake and he cuts it by pushing it through the strings of the harp. The harpist continues to play, eyes on Rocco and Jacques as they grab each sections of the cake and chow down.
It's those idiots! I will put a stop to this.
Volare dances with one of the ballerinas. All seems normal until Roland pops up in the orchestra pit.
Good evening, ballet fans. We've got a good one.
Cut to the confused audience.
Another big league ballet battle.
Cut to Volare and the dancer on stage. Volare looks puzzled. How are you not catching on, mon frere?
Starring that plucky Roberto Bulldog Volare.
Cut to the conductor, still conducting, but staring at Roland.
And what a great night for ballet it is.
Roland continues to narrate as Volare and the women dance.
The sky is clear. The wind is blowing from left to right, which means the ballerinas should be flying out of here.
Volare goes solo.
And here we go. Volare does a pirouette. Another pirouette. A skip. A leap. He spins.
Volare spins and lands it with a big sparkly smile.
He scores.
The crowd applauds. Volare's smile disappears.
Listen to that crowd.
One security guard points to Roland and another security guard bends down and moves toward Roland.
It's him.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled programming.
Roland ducks down as the guard lunges at him.
Come here.
Come here. Oh,
Interior lobby. Laszlo comes downstairs and off.
Get the police, now.
Laszlo and the usher take off. Interior stage. Volare and the other dancers dance around the stage as Volare moves a dancer to the side. A football flies to him from off stage. He catches it, throws it to the other side of the stage. A kitchen sink flies at him. He catches this too, throws it aside, reveals Jacques throwing the football under his legs, catching the sink. Volare catches a giant red toothbrush, throws that with an angry smile to the audience. They're ruining the show. Reveal Rocco, the thrower of the stupid objects. He throws Volare an enormous teddy bear. Volare throws it to Jacques. It knocks Jacques over. The conductor and audience look befuddled, as did most of the critics who saw this movie. Screw them. On stage, Rocco catches an unfortunate ballerina in a giant net. She yelps as Rocco pulls her off stage. Jacques emerges, dressed just like her, plus a frilly pink tutu and midsummer-esque flower headband. Jacques dances alongside Volare and the other dancers. A male dancer spins Jacques, unsure what else to do. Another dancer tries to lift a giggling Jacques, who is obviously quite heavy. Less pizza, more Pilates, my friend. Broseph. Jacques falls into the dancer's hands, then starts dancing again with Volare and the others. He's actually doing pretty good. Sorry. Well, wow, that was a long paragraph. Sorry. Jacques moves the dancer dancing with Volare aside, dances with Volare instead. Damn it,
Aye.
Jacques, you had one word. Jacques falls to Volare's feet, poses, smiles. Volare grabs him and tries to pull him up.
Get out! Get!
Volare pulls him up. Jacques spins him, lays a big ol' smoocheroo on his lips.
Hold it.
Roland pops up with a Polaroid camera and takes a picture of the new lovers. Jacques releases an embarrassed Volare and bows. Volare wipes his mouth. Don't tell me Jacques isn't a tender kisser, because I know firsthand that he is. Quel interessante. In the skybox, Lillian looks at the program with her glasses, confused. You think this is part of the show, you silly old bat? Interior backstage. Laszlo runs upstairs past ballerinas. Roland pops up in the background. Interior stage. Volare does a solo leap into the air. Come on, crochet times 2. Jacques, back in his peasant clothes, rips a piece of clothing, creating the illusion that Volare has just ripped his pantaloons. Valari holds his buttocks, ashamed. Well, shouldn't. You're a ballet dancer. You probably got a good butt. Jacques blows up a whoopee cushion, places it in the back of Valari's pants. Posing, Valari looks unsettled. I doubt this is the first time someone has placed a whoopee cushion in his pants. Jacques hides as Valari leaps up, making a fart sound. Another leap, another fart. You guessed it, a third leap and a third fart sound. He stops. In the audience, the Zucker's mom, Charlotte, checks her program, shocked. Insert of the inside of the program, she points at Valari's name.
The great Valari?
Interior backstage, Roland pushes a rowboat towards an oblivious Laszlo.
Bon voyage.
Laszlo shouts as he falls into the boat and is pushed onto the stage. He rolls past Valari, who's still dancing. Dude, it's over. Pack it up. Laszlo sheepishly waves to Lillian as he rolls over to the other side of the stage. Lillian looks through her binoculars. Rocco holds open a door as Laszlo and his boat collide with the doorway. Laszlo flies through the door.
No.
Lillian faints. Valari and a ballerina dance on stage. She leaves. Roland runs on stage. He flies into the air like a beautiful Barton Fink-esque eagle. The audience is shocked and chagrined. Roland rises like a phoenix, flies back down with a fluttering of his manly hands. He grabs another ballerina who didn't ask for this and floats back up with her, disappearing off stage as Valari turns, somehow still surprised that this is all happening. The ballerina runs back on stage, just as do Jacques and Rocco, dressed in basketball gear and dribbling a ball.
All right, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Rocco passes the ball to Roland, seriously. Valari pushes the ballerina away, angry, approaches Rocco, who has the ball again. Jacques runs off stage as Rocco passes the ball to Roland. Valari tries to intercept. Roland passes the ball back to Rocco, then flies once more, screaming like a banshee.
Yeah!
Rocco passes the ball back to Jacques and holds up a hoop. And so Roland can dunk that shit! Bow, 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 bow. Damn it, Jacques.
Slam dunk.
That's a
Yes.
you.
Slam dunk.
Lily gets up. Run, girl. Interior backstage. Valari approaches the stage manager, enraged.
This is an outrage. I will not continue unless you put a stop to this.
Yes, sir.
Interior auditorium. The orchestra and conductor start the next piece of music. Good idea. I doubt anything will go wrong this time. A succession of ballerinas come into the blue, woodsy, foggy stage, followed by a giant duck. Well, Jacques is in a giant duck costume anyway. They all
Quack.
pose. The audience is once again confused. If I was witness to something as amazing as this, I certainly would not complain. Duck, Jacques, and the ballerinas continue to dance. Roland and Rocco emerge, dressed like duck hunters and blowing kazoos. One of the ballerinas gasps, but the other ignore this insanity. Duck Jacques panics, covers his face, and gets in line with the ballerinas. All the ballerinas slowly drop by one, giving Rocco and Roland a clean shot. They aim, still blowing away on their kazoos. Jacques spots them and freaks again, covers his head, and ducks down.
Quack. Ah!
The line of ballerinas separate onto the stage as Rocco and Roland fire. The ballerinas scream and duck. The audience is once again horrified. Duck Jacques runs around the stage as Rocco and Roland aim again and fire. The conductor stares at the Dick Duck Cheney-esque slaughter. Duck Jacques falls. His legs shoot up. And 100% dead. DED dead. Bloodhounds rush onto the stage. Rocco and Roland start to drag Duck Jacques away. Interior backstage. Laszlo runs up the stairs with the police.
Spread out! Find them!
Let's go.
Have a hint. They're still on stage. Here we go. Valari is given a dagger by the stagehand and sword fights with another actor. The ballerina that Roland grabbed earlier leaps up and grabs the dagger from Valari. Don't worry, this is part of the show. Jacques runs over, no longer dressed like a duck, and takes the dagger from her, motions for her not to do it. See, Jacques has a heart, damn it. Travis.
Hey, give me that.
Jacques and the ballerina fight over the dagger. The stage. Oh, she stage stabs herself. Oh, get it, bitch. Jacques freaks out, runs off stage. Two other ballerinas help her. The wounded ballerina dances with Volare. Fake blood on her costume. It was perfect. Volare exits as the wounded ballerina continues to dance. Jacques rushes back on stage with the defibrillator, Rocco with an IV. The wounded ballerina lies down. Jacques presses the paddles against her chest. She pushes them away.
Get out of here.
Jacques rubs the paddles together and tries again. She pushes them away again.
Get out.
Jacques presses the paddles against Rocco's chest, shocking him. Oh! Rocco falls to the floor. Laszlo and two of the policemen sneak onto the stage behind a fake house backdrop. Rocco leaps up, grabs the IV, runs off stage. Jacques chases after him with the defibrillator machine.
Damn, get off! Off!
Volare leaps around like a moron. Roland readies a curtain. Laszlo and the policemen run around backstage.
Let's go! This way! This way!
Roland opens the curtain. All that is between Laszlo and Volare are Roland and a small trampoline.
Ole.
Volare jumps up and bounces onto Laszlo and the policemen.
Ah!
Yeah!
They all collapse. Oh man, Roland disappears into the curtain. Rocco sneaks up to the orchestra, sets new sheet music onto their music stand. Volare is back on stage, spinning around. Interior backstage, Lillian comes upstairs.
What on earth is happening, Edmund? Anyone?
Roland swings in like Tarzan on a rope.
You rang.
Roland, what is happening?
Ballet history.
Interior auditorium stage. The conductor conducts. What else? Volare spins. Jacques sets down a wooden bucket. The conductor turns the page on his sheet music to see that it's all one continuous note over and over again. He continues to conduct. Surprised, wouldn't you be? Volare continues to spin. Rocco sets the conductor's goddamn baton on fire. The conductor waves it around, panicked as the orchestra plays much faster, maintaining the same note per sheet music. Volare spins and spins as Jacques stands next to him, reading, Volare, conductor, flaming baton, Volare. As he spins out of control, Jacques grabs the bucket, studies Volare. The orchestra winds down. The conductor finishes. The fire goes out. A dizzy Volare pukes loudly into the bucket. Blech. The audience gets up. Bleeping done with this bleeping shit. Jacques drags the puking Volare off stage. Blech. Interior backstage. Stage continuous. Jacques drags Volare past Lillian, Roland, dancers, and Alan and Lisa, who are dressed in their ballet costumes.
When do we go on?
I'd say right about now.
The funk show, brother. Check it out now. Alan and Lisa rush on stage with the other dancers. The conductor taps his baton. Maybe still on fire. The show's not over yet. I don't even know. Rocco joins the proud Jacques and Roland and confused Lillian. Alan, Lisa, and the other dancers ballet their little hearts out as the audience members slowly springtime for Hitler. The other dancers go off stage, leaving Alan and Lisa to show their stuff solo or duet low. Laszlo emerges backstage with the police.
I missed my cue. There they are. Arrest those men.
Rocco, Roland, and Jocko scamper in opposite directions.
Don't let them get away.
I lost my spot.
Jocko,
Bottom of 107, Jock.
Thank you. Oh boy, oh boy.
there you go.
I
Jacques
did it.
runs past Rocco as Rocco hides behind a curtain. Two policemen grab Rocco. Not as good of a hiding spot as he thought, I guess.
I will never work for the Oglethorpe Ballet again.
Will you put that in writing?
It could ruin my career.
At least we're thinking along the same lines.
Explain to my public, this is all you're doing.
Volare struts on stage. The audience and Jacques boo and throw fruit at him. Conveniently provided by a box next to Jacques. Volare is pelted by fruit as he protests in Italian. Volare bails backstage.
I'll tell you something. I quit.
That's what they're trying to tell you.
Jacques snags one of the policeman's guns.
Officers, take these people away.
Jacques places the gun in Laszlo's outstretched hand.
Ah! Oh my God, he's got a gun!
The police restrain Laszlo. Screams! Ah! Oh my God! Rocco and Jacques grip Lillian.
The man's insane. He could use a gift certificate to the Betty Ford Center or have lunch.
Oh, it's so messed up. Laszlo is dragged away by the police.
Right after the lobotomy. Always remember, nobody likes you.
Oh my God. On stage, Alan, Lisa, and the other dancers continue. Alan and Lisa finish solo, tuolo. The audience applauds. Lisa bows and is led off stage by Alan. Lillian, Rocco, Roland, and Jacques join in the applause.
Bravo, bravo.
Wonderful, wonderful. We're a hit.
Go on, get back out there. Get back out there.
Alan and Lisa head back on stage. Roland grips Jacques and Lillian. They did it! Those crazy sons of a guns, they did it! Alan and Lisa bow once more. Audience members throw flowers at them. Rude. Oh, I guess that's customary. Alan catches a bouquet, hands it to Lisa. What a guy!
Listen to that crowd.
Legend.
And you're not even dead yet.
That's you, Lillian. Sorry.
Oh, Roland, I'm so glad I trusted you.
Rest assured, my darling, I will never leave your side again.
An ambulance sign in the background. Roland, Rocco, and Jacques exchange a look. Exterior New York Street. The three buffoons race after the ambulance. We're back in claymation as the claymation Jerry Zucker paramedic drives. A loud bang from the back of the ambulance.
Huh? What's that? That's nothing.
Claymation Rocco and Roland hop onto the back. Roland reaches out for Claymation Jacques, who falls into an open manhole.
Hey, what happened?
Claymation Jacques rises with stars around his head. Ooh. He looks over and sees the ambulance departing with Rocco and Roland. Ding!
I got an idea.
Claymation Rocco and Roland press their faces against the ambulance window. Inside is the Claymation nurse from the opening credits. Oh, I didn't mention her. Whoopsies.
Hey, big boy.
Roland opens the back doors to the ambulance. One smushes Rocco against the side. Roland approaches the nurse.
Come here.
Hello, nurse. The doors close. Smushed Claymation Rocco lies pancake against the doors. Claymation Roland and nurse flirted up.
Yes. Oh, boy.
A manhole opens underneath Roland's feet. Ah! Claymation Rocco watches as Roland hits his head on the ceiling. Stars form around his head. The nurse grabs the mask to an oxygen tank, puts it over Roland's face. Underneath the manhole, Jacques lights a match next to another tank. Kaboom! A battered Claymation Jacques, Roland, and Rocco lie in the street amongst the remains of the ambulance. They dust themselves off. A tire bounces past. The nurse plummets from the sky and into the open sewer.
Whoa!
All three Claymation heroes exchange a look and dive into the sewer. The manhole comes back down, revealing the message, the end. Yay! We did it! This is a guaranteed box office hit, I tell ya. Fade out. End of story. End of cinema. That was fucking
Thank
ridiculous.
you.
That was
For
fantastic.
the morons who are watching this with us. And good night.